poem The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost has been touted as a charge to be bold, to take the uncommon route. In the last stanza, the author writes, I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence, I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Was a single choice made while on a leisurely walk in the woods so profound? Perhaps it was. Sure, it could have made all the difference. Personally, I believe Frost was having some fun with the idea of attributing long-term outcomes to a seemingly inconsequential short-term decision. Now, allow me to bring out another passage of Frost's poem. This is the opening stanza. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler long I stood, and I looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. You may have experienced this type of situation before. There's a choice. Looking as far as you can into the subjective future, you consider the merit of each path or idea. Then you choose for one reason or another, be it emotional, logical, with excitement or caution, to act. As investors, we may have some extra cash on the sidelines to invest, or maybe we're thinking about taking some chips off the table. We're waiting for a sign or still determining the next step. We could buy safety with US Treasuries. After all, interest rates are better than a year ago. Or go more risk on with stocks. But what if next week's corporate earnings are lower than expected? Or a container ship blocks some key supply chain passage? What if? When we invest, we're making a choice. We trade today's consumption, spending, for the possibility of greater future consumption. Historically, financial markets have rewarded those that have made this trade-off in their consumption, albeit this requires accepting some near-term uncertainty and maintaining a longer-term view. The question, how do we make investment choices when we can only see to the next bend? More information? Today, information feels both plentiful and scarce. Just turn on a 24-hour news channel or swipe through your favorite social media feed.
Will face sanctions after the platform closed the accounts of several...
Or don't. One framework that may help us think about choices, investment, and otherwise is comparing discipline to motivation. Discipline is making a plan, setting goals, and making regular progress, helping you realize your why. Motivation, on the other hand, can wax and wane, subject to just-in-time circumstances and fleeting interests. Motivation might get you to buy a new pair of walking shoes, but discipline, setting out your day pack the night before and choosing in which woods to walk, is powerful. At Vector, we know that planning for the future, like reaching a fork in the road, requires something of us: choice. Returning to your why and leaning on established discipline, we believe, will have the most significant long-term impact.